I think we're on the air. Welcome to Verbling. Welcome to Verbling Conversations with Geoff. I am filling in for another teacher this hour, and I am going to be using the Google Hangout chat box. I am an English teacher, but I think more importantly, I am a language student. I have been studying Spanish for 6 years, so I have an okay level of Spanish. It's pretty good. And I have just started learning Portuguese. And so we are going to talk about finding good content to listen to watch, and to read in English. To get to find as much content and spend as much time as possible developing your vocabulary and developing your English. And so if I can ask everybody to please look for this icon on your screen and open up your Google chat box. We're going to be using that. And if I could ask everyone please to turn off, silence, unplug your microphones so that we have a nice quiet environment to have our conversation. And so I don't have my questions ready yet. I'm a little unprepared, but I'm going to start with Ahmed. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yes, could you just quickly introduce yourself to the new students? And what kinds of things do you read, watch, and listen to in English?
Hi all, I'm Ahmed Mohammed. I'm from Egypt. I'm studying economics. I love to watch English movies, a lot of English movies. And
okay.
Music.
And you listen to music?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now, can you be really specific about where you get your movies from and how you watch movies?
Internet.
Okay. And like, do you download them from sites, or are these sort of pirate movies, or do you? Sorry.
A lot of them are stolen. You know.
Yeah, pirate movies. But do you? Yeah, okay. And do you watch the movies with subtitles in your own language, or?
No. At first, I am watching movies 4 years now in English. The first 3 months I was using subtitles, but I started to watch them without any, and it's kind of fun.
Yeah. Okay. Now your connection is not good still, so we're having problems understanding you. But I understood what you said. Well said. Ali, go ahead, please.
Hi again.
With a quick introduction. Yeah. You have some new students.
Yeah, my name is Ali. I'm from Schenectady, New York, and I'm here for job. And to get the job, I have to pass the English test, the TOEFL spoken language test, and it requires a pretty high high grading in the speaking, and it requires 26 out of 30 marks. So that's why I am here to learn English. And my favorite what can I say?
Source.
My favorite source to learn English, to get involved with English, is the movies and cartoons. and I watch a lot of cartoons and movies.
Okay, and so now when you say cartoons, what do you mean?
Animated movies, cartoon, and other on cartoon channels like Cartoon Network, like
And
Ben.
these are more for adults, you know, something like The Simpsons,
Um, I
or
can
are we
say
talking
it's,
about
no, and they are for children like Ben 10 series,
okay.
cartoon
Yeah.
series.
All right, great. And you find that entertaining or a little bit easier to understand or
Yeah, I watch them. Usually, I watch movies with the subtitles, especially comedy movies because comedy is difficult to understand.
right, exactly. Yeah. But the subtitles in your language
Mm,
or in
In
English?
English, in English,
Yeah.
I
Okay.
prefer in subtitles in English.
Okay. No, I really think that that's the key, that if you're investing time in watching movies, you really need the subtitles in English so that you're listening to and reading the English. I think you're going to learn so much more that
Yes,
way.
that's
Yeah.
that's my thinking.
Ermilo, good evening. How are you?
I'm very well. How are you?
Yes, I'm fine, thank you. Could you please introduce yourself to the other participants? And we're
Yeah.
talking about interesting books, magazines, movies, music in English.
Okay. My name is Hermilo, and I live in Coatzacoalcos, Veracruz, Mexico. I speak Spanish. That is my first language. Okay. That's what I can say now because I have a visit in this moment.
Ah, okay. You're working. You got somebody in the store? Ibrahim, go ahead, please.
Yeah. Um, Hi again, and just I would like to say about what I like to read or watch or listen. Just about read, like I would like to read some books, okay, but that is my specialist, okay, not like interesting books.
Right,
And
okay.
about listening, just I like to listen to the music, but kind of music is that surround or like quiet music, not like rap or like this. And
But
about
no, sorry, you said surreal music, or
surround.
yeah, you maybe
That,
have to send that word to me. But
yeah. Now right now.
no, but not right now, but later. Yeah.
Okay, later. And about movies, I like to watch movie romantic and historic movie. Yeah, and sometimes of course when I need to watch Indian movies that is about romantic, I need to watch it with subtitle English, of course. Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
also and
So
also
you're reading the English.
yeah,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
also documentary films or movie
Okay.
documentaries, yeah, but with subtitles, and if that is in English, that is better.
Yeah. No, I really recommend documentaries because they're usually slower and clearer and easier to understand. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, Luis, how are you?
Hey Geoff, I'm good. And
Excellent.
you?
I'm doing great. Could you introduce yourself to the other students? And we're talking
Oh,
about reading to listening, watching things in English.
okay. Hey everybody, I'm Luis. I'm from Brazil, and I'm beginning student. So, what I like to read in English, it's some blogs, uh, and I like to read lyrics, the songs.
The lyrics of
Yeah,
songs.
lyrics. Yes, lyrics.
Yeah,
Yes, I really like because I want to understand the song,
right.
and using that I want to learning English, and
Now,
some.
do you understand the lyrics even when you read them?
Sometime yes, sometime no.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, and I like to try to understand some serious TV series in
Serious.
using yes using the English subtitles.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah. No, no,
Yes.
great. Yeah. No, again, and I think that is the total key for everybody is having the English subtitles. Yeah. Omar, hello again.
Hello,
If
my
you
name
could
is Omar.
introduce yourself to the other students and
Hello, my name is Omar. I speak English and German. For me, I believe that research shows that to learn language, the easiest way to learn language is by listening into music. When you listen to music, it's come into your head more and more again. Then it's stuck with your head. Wherever you go, the words and the lyrics are with you. But for me, I believe it's better to submerge with an English society, whether to add them in Facebook or even with speaking with native speakers. Search in your country where you can find more native speakers, anyone who can speak English. Create a group, cycles where you can only speak English just to practice. Listening and reading are not enough.
yeah, no, okay, and so and this is why I'm offering these
You're
conversation classes because I think it's so easy to find information about grammar. It's easy to find things to listen to. It's easy to write or read, but speaking is the key. Yeah, absolutely. So
especially
uh,
you need someone
that's the big challenge, I think.
who is English, is his native language. You may speak
Yeah.
with other one whose English is not a native language, so you both have the same mistake and no one would know. But,
Oh,
but
okay. Yeah. It's better than nothing, but yeah.
um,
Ociel, how are you? Good to see you.
Hi, I'm doing fine, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm from Brazil. I really like reading. I'm trying to read everything I can find, and I funny things like quotes on internet that make me laugh, and things that inform me that can get you some knowledge. And I also try to learn New York Times and Washington Post. Sometimes it's hard getting into that thing because the news is complicated to read sometimes, but I try to read that. As everybody said, I like to watching the movies and reading the subtitles in English. I don't like too much reading lyrics because I think sometimes that thing doesn't make any sense. The guy's just saying something I don't like too much. I don't feel like I'm learning, but I respect the opinion of the others, of course. But I really like reading. I think it's a good way to learn something for other countries. No, I'm reading something that probably I will not find in Portuguese that's my native language because no, it's not everything is translated for Portuguese. So if I can learn English, I can read something that I will never probably read in Portuguese. So it's
Yeah.
really important.
No, excellent. And I'm starting to read some Portuguese from the BBC Portuguese website. The news that they have. But yeah, and your comment about songs I think is important. So everybody has to realize, and I'm sure it's the same in your language. I'm a native speaker, and there are a lot of songs in English that I don't understand. And even if I read the lyrics, I don't understand. It's like poetry and strange English. So
Yeah,
it's good to have a native speaker quickly look at the material that you want to read and recommend good things for you to read. Native speakers can do that, and that's one of the things that I offer my students. Uh, Sergio, are you there?
Yes,
Hey,
hello.
hi there.
I'm Sergio from Brazil, and I enjoy reading the teacher self books.
Ah, so yeah, how-to books and
Yes,
yeah, like what, for example?
uh, for example, math. And
Oh, okay.
uh, at the time, I'm reading the Africans teacher self book.
Sorry, African?
Africans is a language similar to Dutch.
Yeah, Afrikaans, or yeah, and so it's a book that teaches you how to speak that language.
Yes,
Okay, all right,
some
great.
basic things.
Okay, good. And then what you say that you read on the bus a lot.
Yes,
Are you reading in English?
yes. I'm used to read in English.
Okay, no, that's a great way to get practice. And we'll go back to Ahmed. Go ahead, please.
I'm sorry about my connection. I'm still working on it.
Yeah, try again. Yeah.
Okay. One of the most interesting things I've read in English, a book who is teaching Russian.
So you're learning Russian in English?
It's great. I've tried to learn it from an Arabic book, but it was so difficult because the Arabic language has so strange letters, phonetics, everything is different from the Russian language. But English is a little bit easier. At least not so strange from the Russian.
Okay. All right. Great. Yeah. And just before Ali, before you go ahead, just English. I really feel that if people can find things to read that are on the internet, and I posted one link to the BBC Learning English website. They have a lot of text that you can read, and you can also listen to an MP3 file, an audio file, so that you're reading and you're getting the pronunciation. So really good combination. Ali, go ahead, please.
Yeah, you have posted a link. I sometimes use that link too, and it's a good site. And I have learned one or two things from there, like. I learned the meaning of "right down to the wire." That's used in the English. So I didn't know what that means, but now I know. And
you didn't
also,
know what that meant, but
yeah,
now you do.
what that meant.
Yeah, that's a good expression. Right down to the wire.
Yeah.
What does it mean?
It does mean on the last moment, right till death, or at the last moment.
Yeah, so very close to the deadline, the end of the race.
Yeah. And also I listen to the CNN and BBC news channels. It helps a lot. Like there is a lot of discussion nowadays on fiscal cliff, and I didn't know what is a fiscal cliff, but now I somewhat know about that. What is this? What does it mean? And
yeah, now you know what it means. Yeah, great. The budget debate in the United States.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm gonna move on, but that's some great ideas. I posted another link about the British Council is a very well-known organization that teaches English, and they have this amazing section on grammar. All the grammar that you will ever need is totally free and available and world-class quality from that website. So, yeah, great. Ermilo, please go ahead with a comment.
Okay, thank you very much, Geoff. Well, I'd like to see on the internet. There is a website I like to visit a lot. It is VOA, Voice of America, in special English. And oh my God, another visit.
Oh, you're busy tonight. That's good. Sorry, just yeah, the VOA. I'm going to post the link for that. It's great. Luis, go ahead with another comment, please.
Okay, okay. Um, when I start to learn English, I used to access this website to improve my listening, my listening. Uh, there is a lot of podcasts, and it's two brothers talking. Uh, if they
Sorry,
are day
could you
by
repeat
day,
that?
there is two
Okay. Yeah.
brothers. Yes, talking day by day. Uh, a lot of topics, and this I improved my listening because I have so difficult to understand it yet, but I can improve it that.
No,
So yeah,
that's great. Yeah, excellent.
yes,
And I'm going to post two websites, uh, ehow.com and about.com. And they have loads of different topics. It's usually do it yourself you know, kind of teaching you how to do things. But they have native speakers doing videos, and all of the videos have a transcript. So you can read the transcript and listen to the person. And really, that's a great way to, one, improve your listening skills, and two, you can actually learn something useful, like, I don't know, training your dog or something like that, or
good, good.
fixing your computer or something. Yeah. So Omar, go ahead, please.
What should I speak about?
Well, no, we want to know about where you find interesting things to listen to, read, and watch in English.
An interesting is ebooks. When you have
Oh,
an
yeah.
ebook, in iPod, most of the ebooks are free online. When you have an iPod, you can go anywhere. You can now, if you have a book carrying all the time, it's not an easy thing, especially with the raining day where you have to put your book. And another thing to be mentioned is an audiobook. Whenever you are at the mall waiting for someone, you can just put on your headphones and hear the audiobooks. When you
No,
hear the audiobooks, you will learn a lot of words, a lot of not a lot of what we call sentence, or what the long many words,
phrases?
phrases. You learn a
Phrases?
lot of
Yep.
phrases. It's better
Mm-hmm.
that you learn phrases than one word. One man said that learning a thousand word is not a thing, but learning a thousand phrase, then I can say you speak English as fluent.
Okay, no, that's good advice. I agree. And I put another website in. It's called Breaking News English. There are 7 other websites associated with this. It's all legal, all free, and they are lesson plans for English classes. But you have news stories with the audio, and you have vocabulary exercises, listening, filling in the blanks, everything. There are literally thousands. I think he has 5,000 of these lesson plans. It's a great website. I've used it a lot. Highly recommended. Osil, go ahead, please.
Yeah, thanks so much for posting these blogs
Oh,
there, the sites there, because I'm opening all of them. I think I have like 38 things open in my browser right now.
yeah. No.
I put some called Yes, I Know What. It's a really good one. I like it. Talk about science and computers and fiction. I really recommend that if you guys can go through and look for something there. Um, I don't know. I mean, just
Sorry,
listening to.
could you just repeat that last part? I missed some of that. A website about science, or
Yeah, about science, about words, about geography, about everything the guy wrote there. The site is called Yes, I Know What. I can copy again if I think it's better.
okay.
And about everything, information, and I think it's a good way to look for learning, reading things there. I feel good reading there.
Yeah, okay. No, I just think that, and even for beginner students, I really think it's so important for people to start reading real English as soon as possible. And it's a slow process, but that's the way that you develop your vocabulary the quickest. And I wanted to ask all of you if you could put a link on where you find translations for your language.
Google
The
Translate.
best site that you have to translate English into your language. I would love to know some more of those. I know good sites for Spanish, but yeah. And one more tip is SBS from Australia. They broadcast the news in English, of course, but they also broadcast the news in many different languages. So I practice my Spanish by listening to the news from Australia in Spanish. So yeah.
Can I ask you something? I'm sorry. Can I ask something pretty quickly?
Yeah, sure.
I'd like to know if you recommend we study like Australian English and British English, American English at the same time. Do you think it's not gonna make us confused or something? I'm just studying American English, and sometimes I find words in British that I don't understand. But I just would like to understand if you think
No, I think it's just when you're ready. So maybe for beginning students, very beginning students, it might be better for them to focus on one accent. But at your level, I think you should just be looking for things that you find interesting and motivating to listen to and read. And try not to try to pick things that are more global or international, not like very specific to places. So I mean, if you go to an English city, Vancouver or New York or London or Sydney, Australia, people are going to speak somewhat the same. The problem is when you're going to small towns and small places, then the English gets really local and really difficult. Yeah. Sergio, another comment from you, please.
There's a good website that I would like to share with you. That's called Link. You can have both the transcript and the audio, because English has a very difficult spelling system, and you have to learn both the word and the pronunciation. And here you can also save the words that you don't know.
Yeah, no, please go ahead. Have you used Link quite a bit?
And
Sergio, we're having trouble understanding you.
I used to understand some words that are really difficult to foretell the pronunciation, and because I started learning a lot of words without knowing the pronunciation, now I can have a lot of words and the pronunciation without trying to get each word.
Yeah, no, to tell you the truth, I love Verbling, and I'm really hoping that Verbling continues. But Link is my favorite website for learning. They have the combination of the audio and the transcript, and also a quick, easy way to get a translation. And I think translating word for word or phrase by phrase is the best way to improve your English. It's so fast, and you can continually review the meanings of the words in terms of your language. You're linking English to your native language. I think that's very important. So, and then I put the posting there about chickensoup.com. And if you sign up with them, they will send you a free story every day on the internet. Now, these stories are somewhat advanced, and they use a lot of, let me see, advanced phrases and expressions, meaning everyday expressions. But for those of you with who really enjoy reading and with a more advanced level, I recommend Chicken Soup. The books are called Chicken Soup for the Soul. Just short little stories. They're motivational, a little bit religious, if that's okay with you, but they're free stories that they'll send to you every day. Ahmed, go ahead with a comment, please.
Hi. One of the amazing things to learn English is games. In games, you need to listen carefully, very carefully, because if you don't, you will get lost. You won't know what to do. Game like Assassin's Creed makes you learn English and some Spanish, some Italian. It's amazing.
And what game is this?
Assassin's Creed.
Now you'll have to send it to us in the chat box. I can't quite understand you.
Okay. Assassin's Creed.
Yeah. And so this game is for learning languages?
No, it's a game, but it has a perfect story that you need to listen carefully to the characters in the game, who's telling you what to do, where to go, because there are no directions in the game, no arrow to go there or go there. You only have to listen, tell what to do, and do it.
Assassin's Creed. Yeah, you have to follow directions. Okay. Yeah, excellent. Very cool. Ali, please go ahead with another idea.
Yeah, I sometimes, well, not sometimes, but I usually watch my favorite sports, and they have English commentators who comment on the sports. Like I watch cricket. I like cricket, and it helps. It did help me to improve my English, and some.
Now, but you need to pick a sport that's fairly slow, correct?
Hello?
Are you there, Ali?
Sorry. Yeah.
Is that your telephone?
Now I can hear you. Yeah, telephone.
No, sorry. It's but like, for example, the soccer or football commentators, they speak too quickly. I can't understand anything they're saying. So cricket is a slow game, right?
Yeah. And I also read the cricket blogs a lot, so that helped me in to improve my reading skills. And I also read the comedy about on the cricket. So the comedy is very good thing to understand in the English.
Yeah. No, I'm going to move ahead, but yeah, excellent. You're listening, reading, blogs. Yeah, awesome. Farouk, hello. Hello, Farouk. all we're hearing is noise. Sorry. Sorry, Farouk. I'll let you get your microphone set up. Luis, go ahead, please, with another comment or another idea.
Like somebody said here, Ahmed, he played Assassin's Creed. I'm a little ashamed to say that, but I used to play Tibia. Oh, yes, okay. But when I play that, it's only in English, and I need in there I need to have a and selling and buying some things, etc. And that's helped me with my English also.
Okay. Now,
Play
sorry, what was the name of the game?
Trivia.
Oh, okay.
I right.
Yeah, you can write it in later, but yeah.
Com Everton.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's it.
Sorry,
Com outra também.
Everton, could you please turn off your microphone, please? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, sorry, go ahead. Go ahead, Luis.
So that's helped me with my English. And another game is also because the most a lot of games doesn't have Portuguese language,
Okay.
also English, and I need to understand just a little to can play yes.
To be able to play.
Yes,
You
to
need to
be able to play.
understand English
Yes.
to be able to play. Oh, awesome.
Yes,
Great.
yes.
Omar, go ahead with another idea, another suggestion.
Another idea for studying English online. Can you pass me by? I'll speak.
Okay, sure. We'll come back to you later. Osil, another suggestion?
I'm just like him. I don't know if I have something more to put. I'm just listening. I like reading books. I like reading video games too. Video games.
Yeah, but can you give us like one suggestion of a book or a magazine or?
I was reading a magazine about Linux a few weeks ago because Linux is most from other countries and I can't find some good thing in Portuguese. So when I need to read some information and learn something about Linux, I need to study the magazine.
Yeah. Okay. And then have you found like have people found any good online newspapers, or has anybody gone to iTunes? I have listened to literally thousands of hours of podcasts in Spanish from iTunes, all completely legal, completely free, about all kinds of really interesting subjects like self-improvement or science, obviously news, and I watched a series about making wine. And so I really recommend going to iTunes and looking in the podcasts section. Yeah.
I thought
Sergio?
everything was had to pay
Sorry?
something. I thought there was nothing free in iTunes. That's
No, sorry. iTunes podcasts free.
yeah.
Really good. Yeah. And some specifically for learning English. Yeah. Sergio, sorry, go ahead.
There's a man called Steve Ford, and he teaches English. And as he speaks, he put the transcript, and you can follow both the speech and the transcript. And it is also very good because he teaches you how to learn some phrasal verbs and some things that aren't taught in normal courses.
Yeah, and what does he talk about? Like lots? Does he talk about learning English, or does he talk about different subjects? And yeah.
About English culture, and almost everything.
Okay.
And he broke it down. He breaks down the topic, the subject.
Yeah. Okay. And what's his accent? Where is he from?
I think is a little Canadian. Is that right?
Oh, okay. Canadian?
Canadian.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll have to look him up. Okay. And Everton, are you there? Everton, are you there? Hello. Everton, are you there? We want to get you in the class. Please turn on your microphone. Well, I'll come back to you right away. Oh no, go ahead.
Okay, now?
Yes, perfect. Go ahead. Please introduce yourself.
Hello?
Yes, please go ahead. Could you please introduce yourself? No, oh, sorry, it's gone. Ali, are you there?
Yes.
You ready for another suggestion?
Yeah, as I told you that I am a TOEFL student, so I I sometimes read the books about the TOEFL, and it contains a lot of different activities which help improve my English. And there's also a teacher who teaches TOEFL, especially TOEFL. His name is Joseph Miranda.
Okay.
He's a good student. Sometimes I listen to his online classes, so that's another source I use.
Yeah. Could you put that in the chat box, please? His name. But now, are these free? Are these free materials?
Hello. Yeah.
Yeah, Ali. Are these free materials?
Oh no, it's not free.
Okay.
Some of his classes are freely available on the YouTube, and
Okay.
everyone can see and look at them. And his site name is noteful.com. I can post it in the
Yeah,
Google
great.
chat.
Excellent. Yeah. And Omar, are you ready for another comment?
Yeah. You have already talked about something I really interested in know to know about the accent. If the world is becoming a small town where there is only one accent around the world, when we watch a movie, almost most of the movie stars speak with one accent. When someone is from New York, California, but when we see, like you said, small town or like Texas, like somewhere there, you can understand them. They have their own private accent. Does the media has this influence in the accent?
Yeah. Now, I know that one story is the BBC, the British Broadcasting Corporation, and for many, many years, maybe even a century, maybe 100 years of broadcasting, they selected people who had the British, sort of traditional British accent. And now they're including people with other accents, but there was sort of an official BBC accent. But I just think that accents will disappear when more people are exposed to everyone else's accents and they start to mix or combine. And so I think cultures that have very strong accents, those are people who have somewhat lived within their own culture. And so that's my opinion. But as a student learning Spanish, you know that Spanish speakers have got a lot of different accents, very, very strong accents, and it's a challenge.
Yeah, is it something wrong that you have an accent? Like when you travel from a country to another, if I come for USA, for example, I have an accent. Is it something wrong or something you are ashamed of?
Oh, yeah. No, that's a great question. I'm from Canada, and many of our big cities, over half the population is made up of people who were born in other countries. So every day you see people that have a very strong accent and their English is full of mistakes, I guess, and we don't care. We don't care. And so you should be proud of the fact that you know English. And because billions of people are trying to learn English and they can't say a word. So you've got to be proud of your accent. That's my opinion. Sergio, please go ahead with another idea or comment.
There's a very interesting website where you can find the transcript of the Dragnet series. Do you know? The Auditorium Radio. And now they are free. You can download them here.
Yeah.
and the
Okay.
PDF, and you can also download the sounds. And there are many interesting stories about police. I don't know.
Yeah, those are detective stories. Yeah,
Yes,
police stories.
yes, right.
Now, this is the old radio program or
Yes,
TV?
we don't have them nowadays, but they were famous and the six.
No, no, in the 60s? No, but sorry, Sergio, I know what you're talking about, but was this originally a radio program or the television program?
No, no,
Dragnet.
it was a series.
A
It
TV
was
series.
just a series. Yes.
Yeah, okay, on television.
No, no. It was on radio. Radio.
Okay, on the radio. Okay. Yeah, a radio program. Yeah, we usually say in English a radio program or a television show or a television series. Yeah, all right, cool. Yeah, very good. Ali, another comment about, I mean, let's say, how do you translate your English into your native language?
Actually, I feel that I don't need to translate it because I can understand, but I can't speak it. That's my problem because
Okay.
I am from the country in which there is no there are no native speakers who can fluently speak with you. So now I am in America, so I think meeting with the native people and different people, it helps a lot to
Yeah.
to increase your speaking skill, and they can also tell you about how to approach the language. So it also helps.
No, well, you have access to native speakers, so you can write down an expression like coming down to the wire, and you can ask somebody what that means.
Yes.
Yeah, because I mean, I'm not saying necessarily academic words, but slang expressions or jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's there are some websites for looking up those kinds of things.
Can you tell me?
I've put another link on here now, and this might be a good link for Ermilo and for Sergio. It's Lingro, but there are other languages. I think maybe German is on there. Now, what you do is you have a text file. You save it as a text file. You can upload it to their website. It's totally free and legal. And their website reads your text. And so when you are reading and you don't know what the word is, all you have to do is click on the word and a definition or a translation will pop up automatically. And
Okay.
so I really love the website,
That is a
and
very helpful thing.
I highly recommend it. Yeah, I highly recommend it. Ermilo, you're busy this evening.
Well, I hope don't to have another visit. That's what I hope. Can you hear
Yes.
me?
Yes, go ahead, please, with a comment.
Okay. Well, how I was telling you before, I like too much to surf through the internet, and I found a website called BOA Special English, and I like that because I found in there there are some texts and the MP3 with the pronunciation of all the words of the text, and I can download the MP3 and the PDF. I can follow the reading, and at the same time, I am reading the text. And in this way, I can learn the right pronunciation of the words. I like too much this website because
Now you
the, the reading of the MP3 is not too fast, not too slow. Yes,
oh.
it is at, uh, at speed, not exactly slow, but it is understandable.
No, I totally agree with you. Congratulations on finding. I've actually posted the website, VOA. Yeah, I highly recommend it.
Yes,
Really great. Yeah, yeah.
yes, I'm
Omar,
seeing.
go ahead, please, with a comment. Yeah.
With the comment. I have nothing on mind. I'd like to hear. I've said all I have.
No, but let me see. Do you spend a lot of time on the internet?
Yeah, I do. I have nothing to do.
Yeah. Well,
So
okay,
I'm
and
saying,
so, but what do you look at? I mean, do you go surfing in English?
yeah, surfing English,
Yeah, do
such
you
as surfing
surf
like
the
next to the
internet?
sea or next to the sea.
No, but that you know that expression, don't you? Surfing the
Surfing
internet?
English. Yeah,
Yeah.
surfing the internet most of the time, especially asking for it. I'd like to be a transfer student, so I'm communicating with some of the German university. That's why I'm studying German. I have reached a good level in German, so right now I'm trilingual. That's a good thing for me. 19
Awesome.
years
Yeah.
old and trilingual.
Yeah. Now, and so what do you read in German? Do you read some
Some stories
sports
because I
stories?
haven't aced German yet.
You,
I
I'm
haven't
sorry?
I haven't aced the German yet.
Okay. But
So
you're reading, aren't you?
yeah, I can read, but I
Yeah.
can't read. I can't speak as much as I speak good in English. I need a
Okay.
lot of time. As I told you, reading and listening are easy, but what is hard is speaking, especially when you
Okay.
concentrate. When you,
Yeah.
that's my point.
Now, Sergio isn't here anymore, but oh, wait a second. Maybe he is.
Yes.
Link, you can go to Link and you can read a conversation and listen to it. And so that way it will maybe help you speak because you're listening to a real conversation between two native speakers. So that's something good.
Yes.
Sergio, do you have something to show us?
Uh, there's a website that I know all of you know called YouTube. I like to see music and practice my listening, listening to new musics, because when I see the transcript, I I know what the person is saying, but when the music is completely new, I can I can see if I'm making progress or not.
Okay, good. Yeah. Now on YouTube, they have the lyrics for a lot of the songs.
Yeah, they are.
Yes.
Yeah, and even some karaoke music, etc. So you can practice your singing. Wallace, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, yeah.
What are you talking about here?
Yeah, we're talking about where you find interesting things to read, listen to, and watch in English.
So, actually, I downloaded a book, I mean, expression books. The name of the book is Speak English Like in America. So, actually, I don't read a lot through the internet. I just like to talk English on Skype with friends from the United States because I've been practicing my English for, I guess, 1 year. I'm not sure. I just started in January, and then right now, I think books it sucks. I don't like. No, everyone
Oh, yeah, but
everyone
how about
has.
magazines or blogs or yeah,
No, I don't
they
like.
suck too?
Yes, I just like to
Okay.
study expression idioms
Yeah.
because in this book we can learn a lot of vocabulary, even expressions.
Okay.
Because we need to learn expression. Without expression,
Yeah.
we just speak a universal English.
Right. Okay. Oh, cool. Okay. Good. So I'd just like to get a final comment, quick comment from everybody. Ali?
Yeah, talking about the books, books does help and do help, but books should be of the person's interest, so that
Yeah.
he can read it with comfort and interest.
Sure. No, I agree. And then as a native speaker, I can help people find things that are written in an everyday conversational style. So you're not reading something that's kind of like a textbook or academic. Ermilo, a quick final comment, please.
Yeah, I want to add that I found another site where I was visiting sometimes. It's called BBC Radio, and I like this place, but the pronunciation is a little bit different because they are from the United Kingdom, and the American English is a little different, the
Yeah.
pronunciation.
You know, Ermilo, you should go to the high schools where you are, and you should teach the students in the high school how to
You froze.
I think he's distracted.
You're breaking up.
I think
It's gone.
Okay, good night, guys. Good night.
Okay, bye.
Okay, I just sent a book when you can learn a lot of expressions. I mean, you have, I guess, 170 pages just with expression and conversation with a family who made the book.
What is the name of the book?
Just send the link, just check this out.
Neymar.
You have just hidden the book right now.
Are you there? So I hope you guys continued. I have no idea why I lost my connection there. I just wanted to say to Ermilo that you should be really proud of yourself for the resources that you have found on the internet, and you should go to the high schools where you live and teach the teenagers how to use the resources that are on the internet. And so, Sergio, do you have a final comment?
Keep studying, and
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. And Wallace, a final comment from you?
About the books?
Well, anything. Anything. Just
Okay.
we have to say goodbye.
Okay, let me give some advice. I mean, if you really wanna speak English fluently and naturally, you have to practice a lot. You know, you have the keys on the internet because you have a lot of native speaks over there. And then, you know, I've never been to an English school. That's the reason why, you know, I just speaking like an Americans. And then you have to just practice a lot. Even expressions or English you think is a difficult things, but you can pass that. You know,
Yeah,
never
but
give up.
when you say that you need to practice a lot, what do you mean? Are you at home practicing, repeating things, or just finding people to talk to?
Hey, I mean, when you just turn on your computer, you don't have anything special to do. Just open your Skype or the verb link. It is a good tool to learn English and then practice more and more.
Okay,
Even
awesome.
when school over.
Exactly. All right. It was a great conversation. Thanks to all of you. Excellent to meet you.
Thank you.
And nice to see you again. Wallace, where are you from?
Brazil.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. Okay.
Okay, good night.
All the best.